So, doing a traditional review of A Nightmare on Elm Street just kind of seems like a waste of time. I'd be preaching to the choir, right? I mean, it's A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's Freddy Krueger, it's Wes Craven, it's Robert Englund, it's New Line Cinema. It's a landmark horror film that gave birth to one of the genre's most beloved villains and became the most popular horror franchise of the 1980s. It crossed over into the mainstream and gave Freddy the kind of visibility and pop culture street cred that Jason, Michael, and Leatherface couldn't touch. It introduced us to one of the genre's best final girls in Nancy Thompson, and it introduced us to some guy named Depp. And even though we haven't had a new Nightmare movie since the remake, which most of us would rather forget exists, Freddy is still heralded. You put his face on an article of clothing or a fashion accessory, a DLC item for a video game, or a collectible of any kind, and it's gonna sell. Want to meet Robert Englund for a few seconds at a horror con? Well, you're going to be one of many, so be prepared to wait in a long line. And let's not even discuss the price for that privilege. It launched the career of one of the genre's most important and revered filmmakers, Wes Craven. Nightmare was a huge shot in the arm to horror in the 1980s, and Craven, along with screenwriter Kevin Williamson, pretty much saved the genre in 1996 with Scream. So no Nightmare, no Scream either. Oh, and if there was no Nightmare on Elm Street, there'd be no New Line Cinema. No Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, no Seven, no Lord of the Rings, no Final Destination, no Critters, no Blade, no Dark City, no Friday, no Dumb and Dumber, no The Mask. But most importantly, no Suburban Commando. Can you imagine a world without Suburban Commando? That's a world I want no part of. And watching the movie again for the first time in a long time via this 40th anniversary 4K release, it holds up. It's creepy. It makes you think. I mean, all the other guys you can kind of run from, you can kind of defend yourself from. But Freddy, he attacks you at your absolute most vulnerable, in your dreams. There you're on his turf. He controls all the elements, which leads to some pretty striking visuals. And unlike the other guys, Freddy takes great pleasure in tormenting you. His attack isn't just physical, it's cerebral, mentally and emotionally breaking you down before you eventually meet the business ends of Freddy's blades. I could go on and on. The score is classic, Freddy's look is iconic, Robert Englund's performance as Freddy. Although if one of the latter sequels had been your intro to the series and to the character, seeing Freddy in the original film, you'd probably think, man, he's really restrained here. Where's the one-liners? Where's the stand-up comedy? Where's the prop comedy? Yes, from child killer in life to dream demon in the afterlife to the carrot top of horror.
Hey, yo, what the?
Okay, all right. I know I went a little too far there. I apologize. Freddy did not become the carrot top of horror. He became the Gallagher of horror. A Nightmare on Elm Street really is a masterpiece. What more can I say? Well, when it comes to this new 40th anniversary, limited edition, special edition, 4K release for the film, I can say a lot, because A Nightmare on Elm Street has never looked or sounded better. This is actually the 40th anniversary collector's edition Steelbook release. It's a UK release that I purchased from Zavi, and it's really cool. This set comes with a rigid slipcase. The art on the box received some criticism when it was revealed, but I kind of like it. Here's the Steelbook. I like the matte finish on the Steelbook with those highlights on Freddy's blades. Very nice. There are the discs, both 4K and standard Blu-ray. We get a certificate of authenticity. All the limited edition extras come inside this. We get a double-sided poster. We get art cards. And we get a really nice booklet. By the way, this release contains both the theatrical and uncut versions of the film. The 4K picture quality on this release looked about as sharp as the razors on Freddy's iconic glove. There's a high level of detail present, the skin tones look natural, black levels were impressive, and the colors were vibrant, particularly, of course, the color red. When it comes to audio, we're treated to a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 track and a Dolby Atmos surround sound track. I listened with the mono track enabled, and I thought the movie sounded crystal clear, robust, and really good. Overall, I'd give both the picture quality and the sound quality on this release perfect scores, 5 out of 5. As far as extras are concerned, first up we get Focus Points, which is an extra made up of alternate takes of various scenes as well as brief interviews with the likes of Robert Englund, Ronnie Blakely, Dave Miller, and more. It's 18 minutes and 13 seconds total. We get 3 alternate endings, the scary ending, the happy ending, and the Freddy ending. We get The House That Freddy Built, The Legacy of New Line Cinema, which is 21 minutes and 52 seconds in length. It includes interviews with Robert Shea, Sarah Risher, Wes Craven, Sean S. Cunningham, Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, Chuck Russell, Mark Ordesky, Jeffrey Reddick, and many more. Next we have Never Sleep Again, The Making of a Nightmare on Elm Street. It's 49 minutes and 54 seconds in length. It includes interviews with Wes Craven, Robert Shea, Heather Langenkamp, Sean S. Cunningham, Sarah Risher, Amanda Weiss, Ronnie Blakely, and many more. Next, we have Night Terrors, The Origins of Wes Craven's Nightmares. It's 15 minutes and 33 seconds in length. It's an analysis of dreams featuring interviews with psychologists, scholars, authors, Wes Craven, and more. We get 2 audio commentaries, the first with Wes Craven, Heather Langenkamp, John Saxon, and Jacques Haitkin from 2001. The second is with Wes Craven, Robert Shea, darn near the entire cast, Sarah Risher, Charles Bernstein, David Miller, and more, from 2006. So when it comes to extras, nothing new, a lot of archival stuff, but it's pretty good, pretty solid archival extras. Warner Brothers did right by Nightmare on Elm Street for its 40th anniversary with this anniversary 4K release. And it should be a dream come true for any Nightmare fan. If you picked up this release or the US release, please let me know down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.